Oh, hey, thanks.
Skaneberg just resubscribed for 55 months, 55 we tip.
Ahoy, ya hearties, or something. I don't know why I'm a pirate this morning. Hello, how's it going? Oh, let's do some forking stunt jumps before the marathon run. Yeah, with all the excitement and a ton of other stuff happening recently, I haven't really practiced much stunt jumps in the end, have I? I was supposed to have been doing more stunt jump practice, but never mind. I also found out yesterday that the any percent incentive for GTU Marathon, the me doing San Andreas any percent as the last run, that also got met. So I'm glad I finished an any percent run the other day, or like mostly finished it or whatever. But yeah, let's hope I don't fucking embarrass myself. Yeah. Also, the whole new the new OM0 strategy thing that's gonna be a thing that I have to deal with. Oh, we'll see. Maybe I just won't use it. It'll be the last marathon run with those strats, I guess. I suppose that's fine. I've just realized now my water is really low. Sorry, let me go fill it and then I'll start a run. It's funny how popular the stairs emote is, but I never see it because you only ever put it in. You only ever post it when I'm not there. All right, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some stunt jump speed runs. Practice this. And I'll stream for like a couple hours, but then I'm gonna raid English Ben, who will be live for that point with the marathon. Yeah, because there's not much point doing not that, I guess. All right, let's go. No elephants at the start is weird. Oh, fixed position bullshit. Go. I don't know why that hadn't worked already. Right, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to do like marathon practice. Let's see, what time is it? It's like 9, almost 10. So if we say this one takes me to 11, I do another one that takes me to 12. I think I can get 2 practice runs in. Oh, hello there, officer. So sorry about that.
You dead, motherfucker.
Oh, that's not... Oh, are you gonna... Yeah, cheers.
Just got shot.
Yeah, okay, so I can... I can do... I can do 2 practice runs before the marathon run, so that's probably what I'll do. Provided I don't, you know, die right at the start or something. What's wrong with the input visualizer? Wait, what? This is the correct road? Yes. Not yours, not yours. I'm so confused. You're feeling the tech issue, as in your tech issues, Kubica, is that what you're saying? Sorry, I hear tech issues in chat and I'm like, wait, what's happening? Right, okay, you're having issues. Okay. Well, I don't care about that. Okay. Onwards. Yeah, I'm starting to come to the conclusion, by the way, that I kind of hate this Razer mouse. Like, I've been using it for a... Like, when I first switched to it, I was like, oh, it's going to take me a while to get used to this. Oh, I don't really... That's weird. And then I've been using it for a while, and it's kind of okay. But recently, I've been using my other mouse again while on my other PC. And I'm just like, oh wow, this mouse is so nice. Oh, this is also lovely and great. And I'm just like, wait a minute. I just prefer this mouse. Like, what am I doing? Like, why am I using the Razer one at all? Like, having to recharge the batteries and shit. Like, this is just a downgrade over the other one. Like, it's so much heavier. The only upgrade, I guess, is the durability, but that remains to be seen, whether that's actually a thing or not. So, I think I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna just... Why did I switch to it? So, I've switched to it because I have bought 3 of the previous mouse. And I have bought 3 of them because 2 of them broke. And that's within, like, 9 months, right? Like, it's not... That's kind of not okay. Like, to be going through them as fast as that is kind of stupid. So, I was like, okay, this is dumb. I'm going to try to find another mouse. Yeah. Thanks, Riggy. Hello. Then you ever run before me, right? Are you on the last day as well? I seem to recall. So yeah, so I tried this other mouse, and this one's better in some ways, but worse in others. But I think the ways that it's worse in are enough of a deterrent to me that I want to swap back. Oh dear God. Oh, I barely made that. You're biting the bullet and run during F1. Oh shit, you are. Oh my God, yeah. Oh dear. Well, if there's any consolation, I probably can't watch F1 myself either, so we're both gonna miss it, I think. Whoops. Because I might not be home while the race is happening, and by the time I come back and try to catch up with it, I might not finish it before my run, so... If you could go, like, overestimate, really, that'd be great. Give me more time to catch up with it. Oh, I promise I won't post spoilers in chat. But yeah, I need to, I'm thinking I might switch back to the other mouse or try another one, but the problem for me is where I'm like addicted to MMO mice. There are only ever like 3 MMO mice on the market at once. And I've used all 6 of them from like, you know, years ago. I've been through every single one. But yeah, I'm starting to realize I really don't like this mouse very much. You can adjust the length. Ah, okay. Oh, it's a segment, right? Yeah, okay, makes sense. Ben wouldn't let you do the whole run. Oh, well. Boink. Shit. Shit. That was a bit stupid. Right. Just a measly 26-hour estimate. He said no. Oh, I would have made scheduling so easy. Yeah, that's the one that I want to that's the one I want to switch back to, IOQ. Like, that's this one I have here. That's the one I've bought 3 of. That's the one that like keeps breaking on me. It's because of shit like this. You see how I'm like mashing 2 constantly? That's on the mouse. The 2 button breaks on the mouse so fucking fast. It's really annoying. It's because the side buttons are membrane buttons, and like the little membrane plastic thing just like rips, and then the button's fucked. But everything else about it... Oh, and the scroll wheel. I broke the scroll wheel on one of them. But everything else about it is wonderful. I love everything else about it. Just the durability is so shit. This mouse has some nice features, like the free scrolling mouse wheel and stuff. Like, I'll keep this mouse if I switch back. I can, like, switch between both of them and use them for, like, different things. And I seem to be able to... I have the same DPI on both, so I seem to be able to, like, swap between them easily enough without having to, like, redo all my aim muscle memory and shit. But, you're on your 2nd one in a year or so, lol. Yeah, okay, so what happens to you, Ayo? What breaks for you? Ugh. I'm glad I'm not the only one going through them. But yeah, it was every 9 months for me. I had to buy a new one. That's how I ended up with 3. But they're so good, though. I just wish they were more durable. Maybe I could, like... Maybe I should just, like, find someone to, like, mod it for me. Like, maybe I can pay someone to be like, hey, can you put mechanical switches in this instead of membrane? And, like, you know, a better scroll wheel or something. But I'm sure all that stuff adds weight. But maybe I could just, like, mod it. Because if you could just fix those things, it's, like, the perfect mouse. Thanks, Charlie. Hello. Yeah, the side buttons are membrane, Jim Bob Dye, so they have like, it has like a big plastic rubber sheet thing that goes over the mice that you need to press down, but it just rips. Like, I rip the 2 apart because I'm pressing 2 so much. This mouse is like the Razer Naga Hyperspeed 2 or whatever that I'm using now. It's probably fine because these, I can tell just by clicking them, these are mechanical side buttons. So this one probably isn't going to wear out anywhere near as fast. But yeah, that mouse, it does that. Bodge with another dome. Yeah, I considered it, but I did try having a look at it. They're very difficult mice to, like, open up as well. Mechanical small switches don't really exist for mice, but scroll wheels definitely do. Then what has this mouse got? Shit. Then maybe it's even possible to take the buttons out of this mouse and put them in the thing. Hello, Yellow Stratos. No, any percent? No, I'm doing... If you've read the Twitch title, you would know why I'm not doing any percent. But I suppose you haven't done that, friends. Yeah, I don't know. I might need to, like... make like a post or a video or something about it. Be like, hello, can anyone please help me? I will pay you. Yeah, they don't have universal options. Yeah, but I'm fine to, like, if it's possible, I'm fine to, like, take this mouse apart and take the parts from it and put it into the other mouse. Like, that would be, like, best of, like, I take the best parts of both mice and combine them together, right? But, you know, I haven't really done much, like, bodging or modding or anything like that. And I also don't really have the time for that. Bonk. Whee! I really fucking hate how mobile readers, like, sometimes can't read the whole Twitch title and sometimes can. It's like there must be a way to do it, or certain versions of the app that let you do it, and then others that don't. But, like, why is that, like, not a thing in every single version of the Twitch mobile app? Like, being able to read the title of the stream seems kind of important to me. I can't believe it's not just, like, a basic feature.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Thanks, Dingo Berry Surprise, for the 5 gift subs randomly. Hello. Thanks. Oh, shit. Earning your spot on the top 9 viewers of the year or whatever. But then, like, Flowingo, why can't you just, like, click it? Just, like, tap the title and it opens with a pop-up or something. Josh, you're missing a jump. Oh, shit, I am missing a jump. Oh, cock. Well, whatever. We'll, whoops. You're so right. Shit. Okay, whatever. I'm just doing practice. We'll just turn around and do it. I did 2 of the... I forgot a roof jump, didn't I? Wow, okay, let's not fucking do that at the marathon. Shit. Alright, I'll turn around and do it. Okay, but like, you just gave a reason why it can't be a thing flowing, yo, and I said like, but that's stupid. So why did you give that as a reason? Like, yeah, of course, Twitch should just make the app not shit. Like, definitely, I agree. Oh, shit. But like, you know, why in the first place? If it is stupid, but that's the only reason I can think of, and it's not a good reason. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. What else is stupid is forgetting this stunt jump, so, you know. We're all stupid here. Anyway, the bike is going to get fucked. I'll have to go to the paint spray. Probably. Get on the bike. Right, let's go to the paint spray and play this safe. Yeah, I'm obviously like massively behind PB now, so there's no reason to play for that. Might as well just get the marathon run done. How are none of the cops shooting at you or trying to knock you off? It's RNG. It's RNG whether they be stupid or not, right? And if I go fast enough, they don't have enough time to spawn in and shit. Which also helps. Oh dear, that doesn't help. Ooh, yeah, what doesn't help is falling off the bike. Like, unforced errors. Jesus. Okay, that was actually ridiculous. Like, how did I go that long without having a police officer shoot at me? That one was crazy. Maybe they just don't spawn in that spot. Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, sick. It was funny when I do that. Whoa, easy. What's my prediction on the F1 championship? I really don't know. Like, what could possibly happen is that, like, you know, the race is kind of standard, boring affair and nothing interesting happens and Norris just wins the championship, right? But you know, it's also quite hot. Like, I think it's quite possible that Verstappen wins the race, but it doesn't matter, right? Like, then maybe we get into some tomfoolery where Verstappen is trying to, like, back up the other guys into other people, like we had to have with Hamilton and Rosberg that one year a while ago. So maybe there's some, like, tomfoolery bullshit happening that way, but I think it's unlikely. Because it'll be like, you know, Verstappen in first place needs Norris to not be like third or fourth, right? So he's going to be too far away to make that, orchestrate that. What would be interesting to see is if, like, Norris needs to get past Piastri to win the championship. Will Piastri let him past? That'll be funny to see. Ooh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Missed airstrip jump? I did miss the airstrip jump. Jesus, what am I doing today? Yes, thank you. Need to undo these splits because they're fucked. I think that's going to work. Oh, it did work. Nice. Right, now there's cock block. Okay, now we're in the right place. What am I doing today? This bodes well for the marathon run later. I don't normally ever miss jumps or forget them or anything. And I've forgotten 2 today. What is happening? I still have hope on Piastri champion. That seems the least likely. I think Piastri champion happens if, like, Norris and Verstappen crash into each other or something. But that seems like the least likely outcome. Like, I would say it's like a 40% chance Norris. No. Like a 50% chance Norris, 30% chance Verstappen, 35% chance Verstappen, and then like 15 for Piastri. There we go. Yeah. 50, 35, 15. That's what I would say. But, you know, it could definitely happen still. Maybe it's more like... Maybe it's... Oh, shit. Maybe it's more like 45, 35, 20. That sounds a bit better. This run's fucked, by the way, but we're just going to keep going for marathon practice, you know. What the hell? This guy is still shooting. What the fuck? You need an empty car to start taxi missions. He's just chilling now. I just have a passenger. Alright, sick. Sure, I guess. I'm just going to fly over to the airstrip. Where am I going? Fly over to the airstrip, he says. He drives on the motorway. Saved him from arrest? Yeah, I guess. It's funny how you can't start taxi. Do you think they get out of the car when I get out in a second?
Only people holding a valid pilot's license may enter.
Nope. He's sticking to this taxi for life. Whoa. Whoops. He's going to shoot them. Oh, he's going to shoot the cops. He shot me a little bit, annoyingly. No, I have a friend. This is cool. What the hell? He's just helping me. Alright. Goodbye, friends. Anyway, yeah, I wonder if some like Frankenstein bullshit with putting the side buttons from the Razer Naga version 2 Hyperspeed or whatever onto the Aerox 9 wireless. I wonder if that would work. Putting the mouse wheel on it as well, maybe? I don't know. At that point, that's too much, I think, maybe. Maybe I could just try to reduce the weight of the Naga? Like if I had a Dremel, I could like cut a bunch of things into it. That'd be so long.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Red Aber just resubscribed for 21 months. Yee.
Yee. Thanks, Red Aber, for 21 months of Tier 1. Hello. You seem like the kind of guy to own a Dremel. I actually don't. I've never used one. Ow! The fucking PCJ isn't here, of course. You. Don't kill me. Don't bust me. Don't do anything. I have like 2 jumps to do. Do you guys mind? Oh, I have 1 jump to do. I have 1 jump to do. Yeah, fuck it. We just use this bike. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, hey, I'm finally doing stunt jumps with a police bike. We get to do strats. Whoa, strats. Okay. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, fuck it. That is one sad graph. I lost a bunch of time at the start, and then I just stayed like even with PB for ages, and then yeah, lost everything. Ah, well, whatever. Not worried about that. Hello. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, whoa. Yawning, that's not good. I am planning to end the stream, like, you know, a fair bit before my run at GTU. One, just for, like, buffer to make sure that I don't, like, accidentally stream for too long before, you know, if people finish underestimate and stuff. The other one's for, and the other reason is so that I can, like, fucking relax for a minute before I do a marathon run and also set things up. But yeah, I can also then make a cup of tea or something and do that stuff. Whee! I think the run is also going to be one of those meme runs as well, where it's like runner versus viewer or something. I'm not 100% certain. If there was a donation incentive for that or anything and it got met or anything like that. So it doesn't say on the schedule. So I don't know. It's whatever Ben tells me to do. I'm just going to turn up and just do whatever Ben tells me to do. It was met. Right, okay. So it's going to be a silly meme run where you can donate to get me to do things. I'd like to keep it to in-game things this time, if possible, because last time I was doing like roly-polies and shit, but it was like really annoying to do. So maybe like in-game things would be nicer. Like things that are like, you know, do the next jump with a perennial or something, you know. Shit like that. Whee. Oh, that's fine. I'm happy to do all of those memes. Oh, hey, thanks.
Exhorter just resubscribed for 25 months. Jump 25.
Oh, sorry. Yawning. Oh, thank you, Exhorter, for 25 months. That was jump 25. Very excellently timed. Well done. Were you waiting? Waiting for me to stop fucking up. Oh, no. Oh, I hit the fucking tree. Seriously. Okay, there we go. Doing a jump while eating a chili dog. Oh, have I? Oh, fuck, sorry. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm suddenly absolutely falling asleep. Christ. Wee. Bonk. I'm even like stood up, which normally prevents me from getting, you know, sleepy and stuff. Oh shit. Whee! Holy! Oh god, yawny face. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I apparently very much need tea today. I don't remember sleeping badly. Yeah, sleeping during GTU, yeah. Yeah, I hope I don't fall asleep. If I have tea before my run, I'll be fine. I'll be good for like 3 hours if I do that. Maybe after I just go to sleep. I do not drink energy drinks, no. Don't have coffee. The only caffeine I have is tea, and even then I'd have a cup of tea like once a fortnight or something. Oh, didn't lean back enough. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? Oh my god, I live. Jesus Christ. The guy finally fucking moved off the top of me. God damn it. Well, now I gotta do this with like no health. Sick. Okay. Let's see. When do I next get to heal? Not for a while, right? I might have to... Really? 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 I landed exactly in the middle and I'm doing a sick grind, but I can't get off.
Ryan2 just resubscribed for 27
Oh,
months.
hey! Fucking hell, man. God damn it. So many highlights this run. Excuse me, friends, coming through. Beep, beep. Oh, I think I'm going to have to jump or I'm going to die, I think. Christ. Okay, what was the plan here? I forget what the plan was here. Just lean forwards, right? No wheeling, just only lean forwards. There was like new strats here. Love that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the strats would have just lean forwards and not bother wheeling. Yep. What? Oh, that would have worked as well. It's twice it hasn't triggered. That last one, it would have worked. Fucking hell, man. Come on. Yeah, I'm even... I guess I got cycled there. Like, I went through the entire trigger of the stunt jump without getting... without it checking if I was hitting it or not. I'm guessing these cycles, it might be a bit more to it than that. What is happening? It's that thing where, like, fucking it looks like I'm doing it wrong, and I failed it 3 times in a row now, so now Twitch chat is suddenly going to think that they know more about the video game than I do and start typing what I'm doing wrong into Twitch chat. But it's just the game just like fucks you. It's just it looks like I'm just hitting a random ramp for no reason. Come on, game. Give me the fucking jump, please. Thank you. What the fuck, man? Oh my word. Alright, I don't think that's gonna make it. Maybe it does? It does, but I'm dead. I'll take it. Whatever, that's fine. I was likely to die anyway. Whatever, this run's fucked. It doesn't matter. Let's just play the game. Wee. Well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Will I get away from this before it explodes? Yes, that's the answer. Lovely. Alright, fine, whatever. Thanks Brian too for 27 months of Prime. Fish Moly. That moat has been on Twitch for so fucking long. I've driven not a good way to the bike, whatever.
Hey, very funny, amigo.
Very funny, amigo. Haha, lol. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, maybe it's been like maybe it's an add-on that's been in the game forever. In the game, on the website forever. Then, dear Frank, have I said about? Yep, Spooncat. I know so much about that I already tweeted about it and blue skied about it. Yep. Yep, I am aware. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We'll see if I'll play it or not. I'm not sure. I don't know how interesting it will be. But this seems very much like end-of-life-y update stuff, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we're finally going to give you the fucking creative thing, so now you can just play the game forever yourselves. Yeah. Don't really use social apps anymore. Yeah. What about Discord? Are you in my Discord? There's a blue sky bot.
Only people holding a valid pilot's license may enter.
What about Joshimuz.com? You can read my blue sky posts on Joshimuz.com. Did you know that? Clearly, you should be checking my social medias before you say anything in my Twitch chat. Come on. Yeah, that's fair enough, Spooncat. That's fair enough. I mean, I would also not use social media if it wasn't literally a part of my job, right? Where am I going? But I don't really have much of a choice, unfortunately. If I had it my way, I wouldn't be giving Google, Amazon, Meta, wouldn't be giving any of these massive corporations any of my data. I wouldn't be using any of the social medias, you know. I'd have like my own website and I'd do stuff on that and that'd be about it. But I don't really have a choice in the matter. Like, what am I going to do? Not give all my information to Amazon and Google? Like, I'm a Twitch streamer, YouTuber. Like, I can't just not have like a Google or Amazon account, right? Like, it's not really going to work. So, yeah, I don't really, I've just kind of not worried about it. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, I definitely am understanding of other people who don't want to do that. Boop. I miss the old internet where everyone just had their own website for things. Not everything wasn't in one central place where you find everything, and if it isn't on there, it basically doesn't exist for most of the population. I'm looking at you, Steam. Right? Like, I hate that. I hate that in anything. All the videos go on YouTube. All streams go on Twitch. All right-wing streams go on Kick. All, like, you know, normal, lifey stuff goes on Facebook. All shopping goes on Amazon. All PC games go on Steam. You know, you don't have a choice in these things. It sucks. I wish everything just had, like, its own, like, you know, sites and stuff again. Like, old school RuneScape, I play through their website. Guild Wars, I download and purchase through ArenaNet's website, right? It's just the way it should be. Why did I drive to the paint spray? I do not need a paint spray. Joshimuz.com member alert. Oh my god. It's not a giveaway, chat. Don't freak out. Okay, unfortunately, because you typed the URL, the lady won't read it. Prostanic. She hates reading URLs, and I don't have a way of controlling that. But I'll read it as compensation. I don't like to give money to Bezos. Is it Bezos? Whatever. But I like to give money to Joshimuz. Thanks to Joshimuz.com, now I can. Oh, shit. Thanks, Joshimuz.com. You're welcome. 5% does go to Fourth Wall, but Fourth Wall is alternative Patreon, so I think that's okay. But still, 5% is fucking nothing in the grand scheme of things. I'm so glad I got in on Fourth Wall before they changed all the rates and stuff. Grandfathered into all the good shit on Fourth Wall. Whee! It's a classic in-shitification. People misuse in-shitification. And it's really annoying. Like, people use in-shitification to just mean, oh, this update is bad. But that's not what in-shitification means. In-shitification means like a certain process in the tech world where like you start with a product that's like really good, like so good that people can't help but use it, and it's like free, and you know everyone loves it and all that stuff. And then you use that time to burn a fuck ton of money and build up a big user base of people. And then you sell to some massive corporation, and then they have to do the challenge of trying to figure out how to make money from that user base. Like, you have an ingrained user base that are used to using your product now, and will very likely not leave, and you slowly make the product more money gouging, more profitable, and worse for the users slowly over time. To, like, not upset the user base too much all in one go, but to slowly actually make money from them, right? That's what in-shitification is. And yeah, Fourth Wall is going through that process as well. The original Fourth Wall, like, agreement and stuff was, like, really good. You got a ton of stuff for a very little, like, percentage, but... Yeah, now it's like, oh, now we're going to take, like, 10% or something, right? But not for original counts, though, because I don't want to piss you off and lose their user base. Yeah. And yeah, like Discord. Discord was like a super cool free thing where you can like host your own servers and all this stuff, and it didn't cost anything. It was an amazing thing. And now it's like, now they're adding ads to it and then turbo stuff and all this other, you know, it's like they slowly have to like, it's like, wait, we have all these users, but we're not making any money from them. We need to do something about this, right? Same with YouTube as well, and like, you know, anything that's like free like that. Right? Yeah, like I like to think in the original old internet, like the end goal wasn't in shitification, right? Like people were just trying to make cool things and then people used them. But then the model of like cool thing is free and available isn't really sustainable, and then everything like slowly has to in-shitify. But nowadays, yeah, things are designed with the in-shitification in mind, right? You try to make something as cool and as good a product as possible that everyone wants to use to capture as much user base as possible. But in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, and if this blows up, this is how we actually make money from it, right? It's like, that's just how the internet works now. It's because everything was like free on the internet, right? Like, people try to like monetize stuff on the internet, it's hard, so only the free things took off. I remember the first example of this that was really big for me was like antiviruses. Oh, hey, thanks.
WavyTG just resubscribed for 39 months.
Do you guys remember all the antiviruses that were like free and then you downloaded them and stuff, and then they slowly got worse and worse and worse and worse? Like I remember, is it AVG or something? It's like the little like little window icon or something. Was it called AVG? Yeah, AVG. I remember that was like the best one for a while, but then it inshittificated before inshittification was a word. Yeah, Avast. Oh yeah, Avast. Yeah, McAfee. Yeah. Yeah, it was like every year there was like a different antivirus that the internet recommended and was not shit. And then that antivirus would get a ton of user base, but it's expensive to run an antivirus, so they had to start making it worse to make money from people. Yeah. Thanks, WaveETG, for 39 months of Tier 1. Hello. Yeah, there was always like a new indie darling antivirus that everyone it was using because the other one had turned shit. Fuck. Nowadays, everyone just uses Windows Defender, obviously, and that's just fine. Like, Microsoft do a good job of making that work. Yeah, I just use Windows Defender, gags. I don't have anything too crazy.
This potato is for you.
Hello, D4 and Web. Windows Live OneCare. I don't think I've heard of that one, actually. I don't remember that one. Was Windows Defender initially very bad and then it became really good? Yeah. Windows Defender is like, yeah, it's not really a solo product, right? Windows Defender is just like, you know, a part of Windows as a whole. But like Windows is inshitifying as well. Because no one ever buys Windows licenses.
Crocchiatino just resubscribed for 23 months. Hi.
Because very bad people like to pirate Windows a lot. Windows is essentially free now, and then Microsoft has to make money from it in other ways, right? Which is why Windows has begun inshitifying to try to actually, like, you know, make money from it. Thanks, Koran Kento, for 27 months of Prime. Hello. Like, it's a problem. I do wish, as like a grown-up adult now in the future who has, like, you know, a debit card and can just buy things on the internet, and like we live in a world where buying things on the internet is a lot easier than it was back in like 2000s. I wish that the internet had kind of been a bit different and everything on the internet wasn't just free. Because the reason everything on the internet and, like, therefore, like, the tech world in general, like, goes through this enshittification process is because to launch a product like that, it has to be free. It has to be, like, such insane value. Otherwise, like, if it's a... Imagine I made a version of Discord, right? I made a new version of Discord. £5 a month for this new version of Discord. Sorry, £1 a month for this Discord account. This new Discord 2. What would we call it? Josh Cord, £1 a month, right? My own competitor to Discord for £1 a month for per user, right? And but it's like no enshittification. It will just always be good. We won't add adverts and stuff to it because that £1 a month is enough. No one would ever use it, right? Like it would never get a user base. Doesn't matter how good it would be, because there's a price tag attached. No one would ever use it. People will just use Discord because it's free. Even though, like, Discord has to make money still, and will, like, you know, do all this other shit to make it worse. Doesn't matter how good it would be. And that's the problem. That's the problem with the internet, is, like, things need to be free. Even me playing Guild Wars, right? When I stream Guild Wars, the most common question in the chat is like, hey, is this free to play? It's like, no, you fucking buy it once and then you have the game forever and they don't make it worse over time or have microtransactions that are important or anything. Like, no, I want to just give them money once 20 years ago and be able to play the game still to this day. That's actually better. There is no free-to-play version. Fuck off. Do not make a free-to-play version. Right? Like, it's so annoying. Whee! But like, it's just so hard to capture a user base without having a free version of the product or anything. How do you explain paid services and shitifying? Well, the paid service, yeah, like Netflix, I guess. Yeah, Netflix, I guess, is kind of different. Yeah, I guess that doesn't quite fit my model of how it works. Netflix is in a bit of a different world because that's like a whole... That's like TV and stuff and licensing, and people are used to like paying for that, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah. But then like... The Netflix offer is like so fucking good, even though it is paid. Didn't Netflix have a free tier one time, I seem to remember? Maybe I'm making that up. Not explain, but justify? Oh, I don't like enshittification for anything. I'm not defending enshittification, chat. Like, at some point, these things make enough money, but then they don't make more money every year, so they must enshittify more and more and more every year to make more and more money. Like, I don't like it. But yeah, like, oh, shit. I guess Netflix is similar to, like, Amazon's, like, possible, like, or, like, Steam or whatever. What I'm worried about is, like, yeah, Amazon enshittification. Like, once Amazon has killed all other forms of, like, shopping, Amazon can then do whatever the fuck they want, and you don't have a choice, right? What? That is not fast enough. What am I doing, man? Oof, I almost died. Right, let's go get some food. Excuse me. I think monopolies are outlawed. Sorry, are you serious? Yeah, you'd think, right? Tell that to the American internet business, or Disney, or Google. Can I come up with some more? Valve? Is that allowed? Are we okay? Can I put that in there? Excuse me. Speed. No! Oh, you bastard. Well, that's bad. Why am I going this way around? Up. 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 Hello, friends. Yes, may I have this? No. Can I have something? Okay, armor, I suppose, is fine. No! Oh, that was a close one. Right, we can go use the Sanchez for these jumps. Excuse me. No. Do you remember when Activision bought Blizzard? That was pretty shit. Excuse me. One Sanchez, please. Also, I'm going to grab this while I'm here. Could help. Anyway, the point of my conversation wasn't to, like, lecture people about enshittification. My point is to, like, there's a difference between, oh, this update removed this feature I like, this is enshittification. Sorry. There's a difference between, oh, this update removed this feature that I like, that's annoying, versus in the process of enshittification as a whole, right? Like, they're two different things, but everyone just cries enshittification about everything nowadays. Also, I'm aware I'm doing these jumps in the wrong order. I will do the Chiliad Mountain one. I'm just going to do the ones here first, since I had to come here anyway. Alright, there we go. But I think it's the loss of an important word that actually means something important. WhatsApp is like teaches people about like, yeah, this is what happens to like, this is a common corporate strategy in the tech world is in shitification and try not to fall into the trap of it. And how you shouldn't like, you know, attach your life around this one singular product because if you do that, then they can do whatever the fuck they want and you're going to have to pay it, right? I feel like it's kind of important to keep this word as like a, you know, a important warning and lesson thing. Rather than just like it becoming meaningless and then people not learning about this. Excuse me. What's the reason we can't do the 70th jump? Oh, the bot responded to you, I think. Oh, the bot did respond to you. Oh, beautiful. Excuse me.
Marius101 just resubscribed for 24 months.
Thanks, Marius101 for 24 months tier 1. Anyway, the reason I'm practicing stunt jumps today, chat, is because I'm doing a... It's the right way. This is, isn't it? I'm doing a... Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. I don't normally go this way. I'm doing a marathon run later, as it says in the Twitch title, which you can surely read all of, especially if you're on mobile. If you can't read the title on mobile, then ask the bot for the title. Or better yet, read the Twitch chat, because people surely have already asked the bot for the title, and you're going to ask the bot for the title. And it's not going to respond to you because it's on cooldown, because 2 messages above yours someone already asked. Anyway, if you read the title, yeah, I'm doing a marathon run for Ben's Gaming Tuesday United charity marathon thing that he does every year. And I'm the big boy superstar of the event, apparently. I don't know how this has worked out. I'm doing this run today at 1 PM UK time. Which is going to be a runner versus viewers meme run where you guys can donate to get me to do silly things while I'm trying to do my run. This might kill me. Yeah, whatever. So like you can tell me to like do the next jump with a perennial or play for 5 minutes with one hand or something stupid like that, right? Like anything you can think of, I'll probably within reason I'll do it. So we can raise a bunch of money for charity for that. It's a silly run. And then tomorrow, I'm doing the last run of the marathon. I'm doing San Andreas any percent. Big boy any percent speed run. I don't know if I will use the new strat in it. Probably not. It's probably better I just get the run done and not worry about that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm doing an 80% run tomorrow as well. Okay. That's what we're doing today. That's why I'm practicing stunt jumps right now, is because I'm practicing them for the run later, but the run later is going to be so... Come on, throat. The run later is going to be so ha-ha silly with all the silly donations and stuff anyway, and I'm not sure why I'm practicing, but whatever. Whoops. It's not like I can practice any percent today. I don't really have time, so... Yeah. Josh, what's your onion on the whole Michael Jordan versus NASCAR court case? I don't know anything about it. Whoops. Oh, what am I doing? I've just lost my mind right now. I hope it doesn't infringe with F1 timing. That was a specific stipulation I gave to Ben, was that I would like to avoid F1 times, but I'm doing so much other stuff this weekend that I'm gonna miss F1 anyway, so it didn't matter in the end anyway. I have a short window of time between something I'm doing Sunday morning and my run Sunday evening that I maybe can squeeze in watching F1, but it probably won't be... Oops. It probably won't be live. I'll have to watch it on replay. So I'm going to have to put my phone on, like, flight mode or some shit this weekend, as someone else in chat said the other day. You big into F1? Are you new here, friend? No, what is this F singular? If F1 is so good, why isn't there an F2? Ha 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 ha, XD, lol, something. And I bet there'd never be an F3. God forbid you'd also go and watch an F4 race in real life and try to drive one of the cars but be too tall for it, so you can't. Oh shit. That must be really devastating in this hypothetical situation where you're a big fan of this open wheel race car driving and then you try to fit in one and you can't and you're too tall and you'll never be able to do it. Fuck you. That would have been really emotionally devastating. Oh shit. This fucking Hydra really wants me dead. Okay. Rin. Thoughts on FE? I liked FE more when it was a big haha funny meme with fan boosting and swapping cars for a pit stop and stuff. When they actually like removed a bunch of the bullshit and made it like technically better, I kind of lost interest. But I liked laughing at it and watching it. Missed my chemistry jokes, Haj? Oh. Oh. Haha. I see. Very good. Yes, I'm afraid that was too intellectual for me. Went over my head. Yeah, guys, I'm 195 centimeters. Yeah, Russell is a tall racing car driver, but he is not tall as a human. Like, yes, like, yeah, Russell at like 180 something centimeters had historically trouble fitting into cars. Imagine 995 centimeter Joshimuz. There's no fucking way I ain't getting like custom built race cars for me. Whee! Hey, how big is Russell? Russell's 185. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm like a whole 10 centimeters taller than Russell, right? Like, everyone in motorsport talks about how much of a giant Russell is. He's fucking shorter than me. Oh, dear. Yeah. I just don't fit. I just don't fit in a race car. I've tried lots of... Well, not lots of times. But in go-karts, I barely fit, and I technically break a lot of rules when I'm driving a go-kart. I'm always they have tons of warning signs and shit when you go into go-karting. And it's always like, if you're too tall and have long hair, you're not allowed to drive. And I'm like, I'm tall and have long hair. But they normally just let me do it. But I need to, like, if you guys have watched the kart racing video I made that one time, that was supposed to be a series, but I never did it. You'll know that when I drive go-kart, I have to have my feet sideways on the pedals. I can't put my foot flat on the pedal because my legs are like out like this. I have to brake like this. It can't be like this. It's like this. So I'm like accelerating and braking with my feet, like using the side of my foot on the pedals. You can see it in the videos. Like, I do not fit. And yeah, the one time I tried to drive an F4 car at Thruxton, they wouldn't let me drive it because my head is over the top of the roll hoop. Like, I have to sit so far back. And I'm already scrunched up as much as I fucking can in the car. Oops, what am I doing? I missed the jump. Excuse me. But yeah, like, motorsport is not a tool man sport. Like, especially not open wheel. Like, I could probably do sport cars, okay, right? But I don't want to do sport cars. I want to do open wheel. I really like open wheel race cars, and they're the one I can't drive. It's really upsetting. Huh. Boink. About bike racing? Well, I'm also too tall for that, but I'm also not athletic enough for that, and I don't really have too much interest in it. Like, I don't watch, like, the Tour de France or anything. Okay, guys, before you ask me any follow-up questions, right, listen to my words. I like open wheel racing, not so much the other ones, full stop. But Josh, what about, yes, even that one? fuck's sake. It's everyone, like, a bunch of people in chat like, yeah, but Josh, what about this one? Whee! Surely not that one. Oh god. Whee! I know of all of the motorsports chats. I'm aware of, like, you know, World Endurance Championship, World Rally Championship, British Touring Car Championship, and other local touring cars. Fucking, like, you know, the Dakar Rally, like MX5 and, like, you know, fucking, like, mini racing and all that sort of, like, I know, guys. It doesn't interest me as much. I would still like to do it. Like, I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't say no. But it's not like I don't actively follow any of those things, right? Lemons 24. Yeah, the lemons. Lemons would be really cool, but that happens in America. So I can't really be doing that now, can I? Like British Hill Climb is a really cool thing as well. They have like some open wheel race car stuff on that. But like, you know, I sometimes watch it if YouTube recommends it to me, like a live thing happening, but I don't actively follow it. Lemons, not Le Mans. Lemons. These are two different things, Remo. The lemons is a joke. It's about Le Mans. Yeah, lemon, as in the fruit. Anyway, yeah, I finished the run. Well, I mean, I am... That is the joke, Remo, but... it's the actual name of the thing, yeah. Oh, dear. Alright. Anyway, we go again. Dude, tonight, I ain't doing anything else today, so we're just doing stunt jump run practice. A police bike would be really lovely here, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be lovely? I'd love that. Simply lovely. Maybe we hear Simply Lovely on the radio today. And tomorrow. Okay, no, whatever. But yeah, guys, I'm the type of person who goes to a British Touring Car Championship weekend to watch British F4. Like, I didn't give a shit about the touring cars. I was like, oh my god, British F4! Right, like... It's where we're at, right? Like, I just... The sport car stuff just doesn't interest me. I don't care about cars. That's the thing, right? Like, I'm not a car person. I don't look at, like, you know, the latest Ferrari coming out and go like, oh, wow, oof, oh, look at that carbureted V8 turbocharged hybrid 1611 or something. I'm just making up words, right? Like, I don't care about those things. I care about, like, racing. And open wheel race cars are, like, purpose-built race cars. You know, they're not, like, just trying to sell, like, a sports car. I like prototypes for a similar reason. That would be my other choice, is if I can't do open wheel, then I would do prototypes. Because they're, like, purpose-built race cars, and they're not just trying to, like, pretend to be, like, a car that you can buy to sell it to you, or whatever. I don't know why I don't care about sports cars as much, but, yeah, open wheel race cars are just so much cooler to me. Do 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 do. Excuse me. Meow. Well, I do like open wheel race cars. I care about those, Fintas. Shit. Like, you know, the specification of an F1 car is, like, pretty important. I mean, they're getting rid of DRS next year, guys. Like, holy shit, no more DRS? That's like, I'll miss DRS. But, that's like a part of F1 history that's going away now. But, anyway, yeah, I wouldn't say that, Fintas. Thanks, thanks. Hello, Charizite. I'm sorry saying thanks in response to a sound. How interested are you in the technical side of F1? Yeah, fairly interested. Like, next year, the cars go from, like, they become more like 50-50 hybrids, right? And it's kind of interesting to see how they're going to handle all the battery power stuff. And don't they have active aero now as well? You got the... what did the FIA want to call it originally? Like X mode and Y mode or something stupid like that? They were going to call it originally. X mode and Z mode. That was it. Yeah. So, like, yeah, active aero. I think that's cool. Like, I always said that I think a drag reduction system is the wrong way to do it. It should be a downforce increasing system, right? Like, the problem with a car following another car is the dirty air, is that it fucks it up around the corners and stuff, right? Because it has less downforce and all this other stuff. But then in order to fix that, we then, like, give the following car less drag down the straights to compensate. But it's like, that's the opposite of what we should be doing. We shouldn't be giving them less drag down the straights. We should be giving them more downforce around the corners to, like, actually compensate for the problem that is being caused by dirty air. I understand why that isn't a thing, because having the car handling completely and totally differently round corners, whether you're behind someone or not, is kind of a problem, you know. And, like, you know, it's not as simple as just make more downforce forehead, you know. I understand, but, like, in a dream scenario, I always prefer that. And I think that's what this XZ stuff does, right? I haven't read the specifications in a while. I've been too busy just watching this season. But, yeah, like, it should be like that. That makes so much more sense to me. But, yeah, I'll miss DRS. At least we got, like, a couple cars from this era in iRacing, right? We got those two Mercedes cars. Funnily enough, the classic iRacing curse happened, where when iRacing finally announces and adds a thing to the sim, that thing immediately ceases to be good or stop existing. There are so many tracks iRacing have added that as soon as they've added them, they've announced that they're closing, or like that whole rallycross thing they added to iRacing, that entire series shut down after they announced it to iRacing. And yeah, the same thing happened with Mercedes. iRacing got the new Mercedes F1 car the year Mercedes stopped dominating F1. And then the second one as well. It was the ones that struggled with all the porpoising and stuff from years ago. It was very funny. It was just like, oh yeah, classic iRacing curse. Like, Mercedes shit the bed in F1 the second they add their car to iRacing. I think it was the one that didn't have the side pods, right? That old chestnut they tried to do. Excuse me. Shit. Is that a quote? I think I quoted the game. Mattia! Okay, well, I'm right next to a plane spray. This isn't the end of the world. Oh, yeah, it was Green Saber. That's it. That's what I was quoting. Don't know much about F1 or car racing in general, but do race cars have ABS? Oh, boy. This is such an interesting question, CRISPR. So, things like ABS and traction control and all that stuff, that was all first added into F1. Like, F1 used to be, it sometimes still is, but it used to be like the research house for like experimental car technologies, right? Like, you'd add it to your F1 car to be really fast there, but even though if it costs like £1 million to develop or whatever, it's worth it. And then you do like the trickle down thing where like you eventually get that stuff into road cars and stuff. But a problem happened in like was it the 90s or the 80s? I can't quite remember when it was. But a problem was happening in F1 where computers started getting good enough, especially like bespoke, one-of-a-kind, expensive computers that you could make, They started getting good enough that they were just kind of driving the car themselves. Right, the driver aids started to get way... I don't mean like, you know, AI driving the car around the track for you. But I mean like the suspension was all changing and everything, and I can't quite remember all of the things. But you know, it was essentially like braking for you and stuff. Yeah, the driving aids were way too fucking good. So then, yeah, they disabled electronic aids in 1994. Yeah, they had to ban driver aids. They had to ban driver aids in 94 because it was getting out of hand. So that means F1 cars, and by extension open wheel race cars largely who like follow suit, they do not have any driver aids. So they do not have ABS. They don't have traction control. What else don't they have? Like anything your modern normal car would have, they don't have it. And that's to like, it's to make sure that the car is like all about the skill of the driver and nothing else. So like when an F1 car brakes, they're braking like they're fully threshold braking like themselves. Like they don't just pump the pedal and let ABS handle it. Like they have to do that all themselves, and that's why the F1 cars lock up occasionally when the driver is making a mistake. That's why they can lock up at all. Like, we could easily make them never lock up with the world's best ABS system for F1, but it's, like, intentional that they don't do that. And yeah, braking in F1 is, like, a really difficult topic as a whole, because braking in an F1 car isn't as simple as, like, your basic bitch threshold braking. You're not, like, it's not just as simple as, oh, I'll just, you know, brake to, like, 70% and then, like, hold it and then maybe slowly release it or whatever as the car slows down or whatever, you know. It's like, it's not that simple, because an F1 car at speed will generate a lot of downforce and therefore a lot of grip on the wheels, like forcing them into the road and stuff. But as the car slows down, it generates less downforce, and I believe it's like an exponential force. It's not a linear force, right? So the faster you're going, the harder that you can push the brake. So you have to like compensate for that quite a lot. Like the threshold at which you brake changes quite a lot in the braking zone. But not only that, but the balance of the car completely shifts as well. So on an F1 car, most of the downforce comes from the rear wing. The rear wing is like huge, big fucking, you know, thing facing the air that pushes the car down loads. So like as you get faster and faster and faster, the car and like the F1 cars have a thing called rake, where they are not like, they're not flat to the ground. F1 cars like lean forwards more. So like the rear of the car is higher up than the front of the car and stuff like that for lots of aerodynamic reasons and such. But what all of this causes is that there is an imbalance in the grip between the car, on the car. So when you're going faster, you generally have more grip in the rear and more weight pushing down on the rear in general than you do in the front, right? So upon the initial brake application, when you're going the fastest you are, most of the downforce is on the rear of the car. So the rear of the car needs the most brake bias, right? But then as you slow down, not only is like, you know, all the weight shifting forwards, but you're also slowing down, so the aero becomes less of a thing. So the balance of the car shifts massively forwards. So what happens is that you actually have like two brake biases in an F1 car. You have like a high speed one and then like a lower speed one or whatever, or like a, you know, extended braking zone one. I can't quite remember how it works. So as you're braking, again, with no ABS, and you're braking like to the threshold as max as possible, the entire balance of the car changes in the braking. It's like, I've experienced it in iRacing, and you know, that's just a sim, not a real race F1 car or anything, but it's like so impossible to get your head around that like the braking force that you need to apply in the braking zone changes as you're braking. You start huge, slowly decreases, goes back up again, and then decreases again. It's like so fucking hard to do. So anyway, yeah, there's no ABS in F1. Hella no ABS. In fact, you have like negative ABS. Like the car actively tries to lock up as much as possible because of how physics works with an F1 car and aerodynamics and stuff, right? So yeah, there's your very interesting question answered. Oops, excuse me. And yeah, another reason why I don't like sports cars is because they just do have ABS because they're for pussies, smiley face, don't at me. In a GT3 car, you just stamp the fucking brake and just let it do the work for you. But open wheel race cars, you gotta fucking do that shit yourself. And that's how you can get people that are like way better at braking than other people. If you've ever watched like a classic Daniel Ricciardo, you know, out-braking overtake, like, oh, it's something of beauty to see. It's incredible how they do it. Damn, dude, that's cool as fuck, right? Especially, yeah, I'm probably even missing details, to be honest. I'm probably like, there's probably more to it than what I'm describing. I haven't done a deep technical dive into F1 in a while, and I haven't driven the F1 car in iRacing for a while either, so I don't really... There's probably a lot more to it that I don't remember. God forbid you also have to, like, trail brake, right? Like, where you're... Trail braking is where you're braking and turning at the same time. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, God forbid you have to do that. I don't even want to fucking think of the ramifications of trying to trail brake in an F1 car. I don't think I ever tried. I think I only ever just straight line braked. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and, right, of course, you also have different tire compounds in F1. You have, like, every race, you'll have, like, a hard tire, a medium tire, and a soft tire, which is, like, 3 tires from a range of 6 different tires. And all of those tires will have different grip levels and behave completely differently under braking and all sorts of other stuff, and that you need to, like, be able to do it with all of them and shit, like... Whee! Wait, did someone talk about traffic in racing? Yeah, multi-class racing. Yeah, if you want traffic in racing, that's called multi-class. Quite often I talk about multi-class racing and people are like, but why do they do multiple races at the same time? And it's like, because it's fucking cool. Yeah, so like, multi-class racing is a lot of endurance racing, like the 24 hours of Le Mans or the 24 hours of Daytona or whatever. A lot of that stuff is multi-class. So there'll be, wait, what am I doing? I'm going to I'll go to the PCJ. A lot of that stuff is like, you have multiple classes of car on the track at the same time. So you could have like, let's make this simple. You could have LMP1, which is like a prototype, like the fastest car. Then you could have LMP2, which is a similar kind of car, but slower. It's not hybrid, it's only petrol, and it has less downforce and a bunch of other stuff. And then you have like GT3, which is like a sports car, like, you know, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, all that lot, all racing at the same time. And yeah, those 3 classes of car will race on the same track at the same time, but you're doing like 3 different races at once. So it's not like, you know, oh, the GT3 drivers will never win, you know, the LMP1s are so much faster. Like, yeah, but the GT3s are racing other GT3s. And this is the inspiration for the multi-class system for my community races, by the way. We have like Class S, Class A, etc., etc. We're doing like lots of different races at the same time. But yeah, but what happens is that if you're an LMP1 driver, you need to like overtake a fuck ton of GT3s and LMP2s constantly the whole race, while also racing other people. Multi-class racing is so fucking cool and so fucking fun that I really like. I really recommend it. Because you get into a lot of situations where like you're racing someone side by side and then there's like a slower car in front of you and you have to like try to outsmart the guy next to you to like get them stuck behind it while you overtake them and stuff like that. And conversely, if you're in the slower class of car, you have to like avoid the faster cars murdering you, exactly what Zach said, yeah. But also like try to like, you know, defend your, like still fight with like other cars next to you, but then also like, you know, concede the positions to the faster cars and stuff. It's like super interesting. The Nürburg 24 hours. Yeah. Nürburg 24 hour is really fucking cool. Nürburg 24 hours has like a crazy breadth of classes. There was that Dacia in its own class that ran, right? That like Dacia, what do they call, like Dacia Lancer or something like that? I might not be saying... The Logan? Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah. There was that racing at the same time as, like, fucking GT3 sports cars, you know? It's, like, crazy. The multi-class stuff is... And you know, Nürburg is like really difficult to overtake people on as well. Nürburg 24 hours is a very cool race. We do it in iRacing sometimes. The Dacia Logan and the Renault Clio. Yeah, right? Those racing alongside like fucking Lamborghinis and stuff. It's very funny and very cool. So yeah, if you want traffic in motorsports, oh boy, do I have the motorsport to you. You would fucking love endurance multi-class racing, my friend. And that's my favorite kind of racing to do in iRacing as well, is multi-class endurance racing. I love driving an LMP2 and, you know, dealing with the GT freeze and stuff. Do I only do iRacing? Yeah, I don't spend that much time playing racing sims, and I'm like fully invested into the iRacing ecosystem at this point. So, and I like how iRacing systems work and their updates and, you know, ranking and all that other stuff. I'm sure I'd like other sims as well, but like I don't have time to play multiple. I barely have time to play one, so there's not really much point swapping and stuff like that. Up here. Sounds super chaotic and awesome. Yeah. And those races are normally like 24 hours and stuff as well. You have shorter ones as well, like 6 hours is a pretty common length as well. Yeah. It's good. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing Airstrip West. What am I doing? What? Oh, I was in the right place. Ah, whatever. These runs are just like practice anyway. I'm just chatting shit. But yeah, I struggle to keep up with the endurance racing because they're so long and I don't have much time. Like, I can occasionally put them on like a second or third monitor and watch them in the background, but I can never follow the championships properly. Oh yeah, there's a 6 or 4 hour version of NERV 24 that runs throughout the year in iRacing. It also runs throughout the year in real life, right, Zach? That's what is that? Is that NEC? The Nürburg Endurance Championship? Right? Speed. Did you stumble into a lobby with any F1 racers in iRacing? I have driven against Mick Schumacher. I've driven against... There was another one as well. I've driven against some F2 and 3 drivers. Oh yeah, Kimi Antonelli. That's right. Yeah, I raced against Kimi Antonelli one time. Yeah. I think that was before he had like a dedicated F1 seat as well, actually. That was. I've never been good enough to race with Max Verstappen because his I rating is fucking stratospherically high. But you know, Max plays iRacing quite a lot. Max has his own sim racing team. Max fucking loves iRacing. That's like the thing he does. When he does the trucker meme of coming home and playing Euro Truck. Like Max comes home from F1 and plays iRacing. Dude, wait, who is Kuru? Will forever live in my head, yeah. I remember the Mick Schumacher race. He won by quite some distance. It was like the spotter every lap, Zach, was like, new fastest lap for Schumacher. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? That was very surreal. I was like, what the fuck? Excuse me, coming through. Come on, little PCJ, you can do it. No. Ah, oh, come on, man. Yeah, there's a video on my YouTube somewhere of that Mick Schumacher race. I always forget which one it is. But yeah, I also raced Antonelli the other day. I think the Antonelli race is on the Motorsport channel. Was it my I rating for sports cars? It's probably like I'm around 2K or something, I think. Maybe a bit under, maybe at over. I always hover around 2K whenever I play. The problem for me is that I'll stop playing iRacing for months. Then I'll come back, do really shit because I haven't played in a while, and then slowly get back up there again. Oh, fuck. Mick is doing quite well in endurance. Oh, is he? Yeah, see, I don't follow any of this stuff. I do enjoy watching the odd endurance race and then hearing like old F1 names. Like isn't Kubica does endurance race stuff, right? I lost a tire, haven't I? Bonk. Sebastian Buemi. Yeah, that's another one I recognize. Okay, I don't need a good bike for this. Just give me anything. Giovinazzi. Yeah, didn't he win, like, the Le Mans or something with Ferrari or something? Am I remembering that right? Or is that Kubica I'm thinking of? Whee! Oh, yeah, Kobayashi as well, yeah. Yeah, there's like lots of like old F1 drivers that just go and dominate in endurance racing. Endurance racing, like WEC anyway, like World Endurance Championship, they have a really cool system where each driver is given like a rating. You can be like, you know, bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. And then like every team is only allowed like one platinum driver and one platinum or gold driver and one silver driver, I think. Like every team. And they have to meet like, you're only allowed to have your platinum driver drive a max of like 5 hours or something every 24-hour race. And then your gold has to do, you know, like 4 or something like that. I don't quite remember the numbers, right? But it's like, yeah, so it gives like drivers, you know, that you can't just like stack an F1, you can't just stack an endurance team with ex-F1 drivers and crush everybody. Because they'd all count as platinum drivers. I'm pretty sure anyone who drove in F1 is like automatically platinum in WEC, right? But yeah, you can't just like stack your team up, which is really, it's a cool system. It's a very cool system. And it means like you have to like, you know, coach your like bronze driver or whatever and try to get them to be good. Which is like, you know, good for everybody. Means the dream Alonso Verstappen team will never happen.
You're really annoying me now.
Really annoying me now. Would you ever do one of those things where you rent like an actual race car to drive on a track? Yeah, so we're conversation circling now. A part of how this conversation started was the fact that I'm too tall for race cars and I don't fit, and I tried and they wouldn't let me. Chaozu, yeah. Oh yeah, Michael Fassbender. Yeah, right. Porsche has a really good YouTube series about Michael Fassbender trying to become a racing car driver. It's like several, like they did like a season every year of like Michael Fassbender learning to not to be shit. And I think the last time I checked in, he was still kind of shit, but he was like good enough to be like a bronze driver at like Le Mans or something. But yeah, that was like, that series is like what it is like to be a racing driver. Like Fassbender has all the money he needs. Now he needs the skill and the talent, right? And it's like really hard. Yeah, if you know who Michael Fassbender is, or you just want to see what the realities of being a racing car driver is like, I recommend that Porsche series. I can't remember what it's called. But it was very cool. I think they might have done another season, maybe. I should probably catch up. Is it Road to Le Mans, I think it's called? That might be what it's called. But yeah, they don't pull any punches either. Like, they show Fassbender, like, really fucking up. Like, really bad. And, like, you know, when you do an endurance race with a team of people, and you're the bronze driver, and you have, like, you know, a silver and a gold and a platinum or whatever on your team, and you're the bronze driver, and you crash the car and fucking destroy it for the rest of the race. You know, that is, like, some fucking pressure on you. Like, that is a bad time. Even in iRacing, when I'm doing team events, I feel the pressure to not fuck up and ruin the whole race for everybody else. But yeah, they just show the whole thing in full and all of the aftermath and him beating himself up over it and stuff. It is a really cool series. Like, he seriously fucks up a lot, right? But that's the reality of it. No slight to him. He's way better than I am. It's just hard. This is how you get all these crashes and stuff in iRacing, is because, you know, we're not professional race car drivers. Everyone is just fucking bad. Excuse me. What was it called again? I think it's probably just like, if you just search Michael Fassbender Road to Le Mans, that'll probably get you there. It should be on like the official Porsche YouTube channel. Like the YouTube channel is just called Porsche. I'm pretty sure. Maybe like Porsche Motorsport or something, but yeah. It's a really cool watch. It's just a cool documentary. And I like documentaries. I like motorsport. I don't give a shit about Michael Fassbender. I have no idea who he is, and I don't care about celebrities, but the series is cool. I come at it from the other angle of like, oh, this is a really cool behind-the-scenes motorsport documentary, right? Whee! No, I've never been into drag racing. No. That's like a whole world I haven't investigated. It seems lame, like you just drive forwards for like 2 seconds, but I know that it's much more than that. Boink. I gained a more respect for lots of different motorsports after I started doing oval racing in iRacing. Like, I was always like, haha, lol, turn left, haha, silly Americans, chug beer and turn left, lol, lol, lol. And then you actually do it yourself, and I'm like, oh shit, this is actually like a proper motorsport, and it's actually really cool. So then after that, I realized, like, wait, all these other motorsports are probably actually pretty cool, you know? Have I always been into cars? No, again, we're conversation circling. I don't give a shit about cars. I like motorsport. I don't care about cars. Speed. Dude, like, you know, you can watch horse racing without giving a shit about horses. Boink. Whee! Nice. Oh, I ended it early, sick. But still kept moving. Speed! Yeah, Dacia Lancer, right? Like, I have no idea what that car is called, right? Yeah, I literally don't care. It's a haha funny slow car, is what I know about it. That's as far as I care.
Juice Ventum just resubscribed for 8 months. Good day, sir.
Hello, Dews Ventum. Thanks for 8 months of tier 1. Whee! Hello. Whee! Boink. As long as the horses are anime girls. Yes. Do you know how to drive a manual? Yes, driving manual is more common than automatic in the UK. I currently possess a manual car. Is this the part where I have to teach chat about the difference between a sedan and a hatchback? Where are you from, Chelsea? Are you American? Because, yeah, Americans are all fat and lazy and drive automatics, right? We don't do that over here. We shift ourselves. And fill up the car ourselves as well. We don't, you know, get someone else to fuel it. No, but for real, like, yeah, in Europe, over this side of the pond, like, manual is way more common than automatic. Excuse me. Yeah, I could have guessed you were American. You asked, do you know how to drive a manual? It's like, yeah. That's just driving, isn't it? I think very few people here have an automatic-only license, right? I think most people get a manual license. Even Faye has, like, a manual license, and she hates driving. Nice. First try, make Faye laugh jump. Sick. There's a lot of Twitch chat happening right now that I've missed out on. People typing like multi-line messages. Everyone's talking about automatics and manuals, I guess. Yeah. Excuse me. Whee! Yeah. Would I like to own an NRG IRL? I have conceded to myself that I will intentionally not get interested in motorbikes. I think motorbikes are really cool, much cooler than cars. But I don't want to be that guy, you know, that has like, you know, in his like mid-30s decides that, hey, I'm going to get into motorbikes now, you know. Yeah, I think I am better served by being interested in cycling rather than motorbikes. If I want to do bike things, I do push bike or pedal bike things. I will leave motorbikes alone, but I think they are very cool. I would love an NRG IRL, but realistically, I don't really know anything about motorbikes, so, and I'm intentionally trying to keep it that way. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate this jump. Yeah, another reason I don't want to get into motorbikes is because motorbike racing is really cool, but it's hard to, like, simulate that because the control scheme is, like, you know, too unique or whatever. So, being more interested into car motorsport is better because I can actually, like, you know, play iRacing and sim that and stuff. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Speed. Thank you. Boink. All right.
You're sweet, baby.
Bom, bom, bom. Shit. Boink. Okay, I need to add to the list of chat topics that will make the Twitch chat explode and talk about something else. I need to add manual versus automatic cars to that mental list. Along with C# is the best programming language and Xbox is actually the best. Oh, also Steam bad, that's another one. Also, what's your internet speeds? Also, how's the weather? Also, KDST is the best radio station, and Vice City Stories has the best radio in any GTA game. I think those are all of them, right? Have fun with that. Ah, it didn't count. Fuck off. Oi, oi, oi. Speed. Chat, I'm seeing a distinct lack of internet speeds being posted. Come on, where's your 1500? There's only 2 internet speeds that are legal to post. Really big ones and really small ones. Come on, guys. Where's those 0.1 uploads and then also like 1500 uploads? Yeah, here it goes. Come on. Also, how's the weather? Oh, shit. Not that road, Josh. Fine, I won't post my average bullshit. Oh, come on, game. Whee! I use fiber, by the way. Oh yeah, Linux! That was another one I forgot. Yeah, right. Yeah, Linux isn't actually the best tool for the job in all possible scenarios, chat. How about you like that one? Actually, I think Windows and even sometimes Mac is a better choice than Linux in some situations. How do you feel about that, chat? Also, Ubuntu is the best distro of Linux. Obviously. We all know that, you know, that's not even controversial. How could I forget the Linux one? Oh, dear. Whee! Chat can't help themselves if I mention them. Even if they know I'm doing it as a joke and chat rage bait, they still can't help themselves. And there'll be like paragraphs being posted between 2 people about them arguing about some Linux thing for like 30 minutes after this. Excuse me. Oh fuck! Well, that's that. Not always, but that like it's always funny when that happens. When like a topic is like dead for like 20 minutes, and there's just 2 people just posting massive paragraphs to each other, atting each other back and forth, arguing about some fucking, you know, insignificant nerd bullshit that doesn't matter. What Linux is the best or whatever else. What's the best programming language to learn first, chat? Chat, I want to learn programming. What programming language should I do first? That's another classic one that results in paragraphs being posted between each other. Please stop. Oh, dear. Well, that one first-time chatter is begging me to stop. And to the F1 audience, Hamilton is washed. Yeah, man, Hamilton was only ever good because he has the fastest car. Am I right, guys? Ooh, man. That's a good F1 rage bait. Yeah, shit. Oh, fuck. Whee! Bonk. Alright, anyway, let's stop absolutely fucking destroying the Twitch chat for a minute. I'm sorry. Oh dear. I should just have like a little notepad of all these topics. Like, if I want chat to stop talking about something, I just say one of those. Watch the chat be like 6 messages a minute now. Yeah, everyone's gonna stop talking. Put it on a whiteboard in the background. Oh, I could add a button to my stream deck that like makes Botimus post it in chat. Like pick one at random and post one. Or I could add some function to Botimus when it detects like chat is being dead and then posts a chat bait question. Automated gaslighting. Oh, come on, game. My phone just vibrated and that upsets me. Oh, I fell down. I don't actually think there's anything important. Okay, cool. The Linux police coming to arrest me. Vettel was the real car merchant? Whoa. Whoa. I've never heard car merchant before, but I can from context understand what you're saying. Whoa. Hang on, buddy. Maybe? I'll actually have to look at Vettel's history. But Vettel's such a nice guy now that he's not winning all the time, right? Did you see that video where he named every single F1 world champion in a row? Oh, how could you not love him? Oh my god. Hello. Oh my god, I love him. He cares for the planet and stuff. Whee! Move, homie! Whee! Wee. Oof. Okay. Hello. Oh, you sound really butch. Whee! I've kind of run out of things to talk about now. I exhausted all of my topics, and now I'm just sat here in silence. Something English Ben, something GTU charity marathon, something 1 p.m. me. There you go. That'll do it, right? Did I replace my GTX 970? It was actually a 960, but yeah, I goofed that document I wrote that one time. And I wrote the wrong GPU in it. But yes, I have replaced it. I'm using a 2070 Super now. It's a little overkill, but it works. And it's also a triple fan design as well, so one half of the card doesn't cook itself. I need to be on the other side of the motorway, preferably. Oh, I guess not. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Whatever, I made it work. Hey, Josh, have you had your fun with sailing and giving up on old school RuneScape for the next few years? So, people keep asking me about sailing in old school RuneScape, and outside of, like, the first 2, maybe 3 days, I haven't touched sailing. The whole game is new for me. I'm doing everything else. I'm learning to do bossing. I'm currently, like... I did Mastering Mixology to get the Alchemist's Amulet and the goggles. And now I'm grinding the shit out of Herblore to try to get access to the divine super potion things so that I can use all of that crystal shards I have in my bank. I can actually use all of them and make a fuck ton of money. And then after that, I don't know, I'll quit once I've got a bunch of money on my account. and then presumably get hacked again and lose all that money, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know how many herb lore levels I've gone up the last, like, week or so, but it's a lot. I'm, like, 80-something now. And I'm pretty sure when I got my account back, I was, like, 77. Oh, no, it's in the video, right? But yeah, I've been, like, super grinding it to try to get high enough level to be able to use the crystal dust stuff. That went well, that whole section. Whee! No, I mean, it's not like I went from 0 to everything. Oh my god, Moo, I did put in a bunch of work. If anything, it's kind of freeing because it's the meme of, like, you know, you do all this grinding so that you can now actually play the video game. Except that I didn't do all of the grinding, right? There's a bunch of the video game that has been played, like a bunch of quests I can't do now, which is sad, but there's still so much of the game for me to do. And, you know, I have, like, these incredibly high stats, but, like, none of the skills. So, like, I have the stats to, like, take on any boss in the game, probably, but I don't have the mechanical skill for it. So, it's like now I can just play the game and just get good at everything and try to actually play it. Oh, no, I kind of like it, actually. I still wish it hadn't have happened, but I'm still making the most of it. I could always make a new fucking account, right? What you're saying is botting is good? That is not what I'm saying, no. Excuse me. Delivery beep beep. Do, 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 do. But yeah, sailing is really cool, and I'd like to do more of it. But from my perspective, I did sailing for 3 days in a row, and now I'm doing all of the other stuff that is also still new to me. Right? Like for the RuneScape sailing update, it's like for most people, it's just like only sailing is new. It's like, oh my god, we're gonna do nothing but sailing. But for me, the whole game is new, apart from, like, you know, my vague memories of playing previously. So it's like a big deal for me. I'm enjoying doing everything. I want to do raids. I want to try to do the whole boss ladder, you know. All the quests. It's all new for me. Oh! And, like, yeah, maybe I'll do sailing again. But I did all of the sailing quests, and then after that, I'm kind of done with it. Like, I'm just like, oh, I've unlocked all the quests that sailing lets you do. There's no reason to level sailing up now. I'm gonna go do the other stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm also, yeah. Normally when I play old school RuneScape, I get sucked into the same, like, you know, efficiency grind trap that everyone else gets into all the time, where like oh, I want to do this, but I can't do this. I'll gain like 10% extra XP if I do this first, and if I want to do that, I got to do this first, and all this other stuff. And then you end up going down this long fucking massive to-do list of a bunch of things you don't want to do so that you can finally do the thing that you do want to do. But for me, on this fucking account that's been botted and has like 1 billion stats, most of those those checklist items has already been done. And I'm also just being like, nah, fuck it. I understand that if I do this other thing first, it'll make this like thing like 50% more efficient, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just not gonna. I'm just doing the things that I find are fun. Like, yeah, learning how to fight Scurrius. Like, do I make any money off of this? No. Is it fun? Yeah. Just fucking do it, right? Like, I'm just playing the video game and avoiding the, like, oh my god, I need to maximize my gold per hour and XP per hour to have, you know, be efficient or whatever. Just avoiding the efficiency cycle. Because, yeah, that's how I get burnt out on the game, like, super quickly, is doing all of that shit. Because then it just feels like work. Like, I'm just doing this shit so that I can actually do the thing I want to do, and this is just work and not actually fun. Just fuck that, I'm just having fun. Excuse me. That was a lot of damage. On me and the bike. Excuse me. Oh god. Can we stop having these things spawn, please? There's a car behind me. That's why I'm just doing quests and enjoying my time in Guild Wars 1 without reading any guides for now. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, do that. Yeah, if you get hard stuck, you can just open the wiki and type the thing in or whatever, but... that is definitely the best way to play it. And yeah, when I do the quests in RuneScape, I'm intentionally not looking up what to do or using a quest guide or anything. I'm just reading the quest text, taking in the story and doing it slowly. Because I'm treating it as like a fun thing to do instead of, oh, I need to do this quest so I unlock this thing, you know? It's not like just a checkbox in a to-do list that I have to do to get the most efficient XP rate or whatever. Like, I'm just doing the quests because they're fun. But it's such a better way to play the game. I'm having so much more fun. And yeah, not reading up guides and not using, you know, plugins to teach me and stuff like that. I have to actually pay attention to figure it out. And it's like fun to do, right? Like when I fought the Perilous Moons for the first time, I did it without a guide because it's part of the quest, and I just had to figure it out. Like, did I do it efficiently and like, you know, good the first time? No, but I still did it. And it was fun to like figure out their mechanics and shit. You know, afterwards I read up on the wiki and I'm like, oh yeah, if I use a really like slow, strong hit weapon on the Sun Moon or whatever it is when she does the thing, that'd be better. And she's weak to slash and this one's weak to crush and all this, you know. Read that up later if I want to like repeat it or whatever. But the first time I did it, I just, you know, went in. Oh really, Tungsa? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, my bike is so close to death and so is my CJ. If I actually end up playing RuneScape like this and actually enjoying it, like playing it the way I did as a kid and just having fun and not worrying about being efficient and treating it like a job or whatever, if I keep fucking enjoying it, then maybe I'll actually go to like a Rune Fest or something. Because they all happen in England. I'm like, you know, in the Midlands and stuff. I'm never far from them. It'd be fun to go to an event like that. I've never been to like a MMO event. Knowing my luck, the next fucking Rune Fest will be like, oh my god, I'm going to Las Vegas or whatever. But that's another part I like about RuneScape is how like British it is. I know that's funny to say, but I kind of, it's like nostalgic for me. Like I do so much like international internet based stuff and like traveling around Europe and all this stuff nowadays. I don't really engage in much Britishisms much now anymore. So yeah, it's also like, you know, nostalgic, homey feel for me as well. All the humor and all of like, you know, drinking tea to boost my construction, right? That's like such a good fucking mechanic. Classic builder's tea. Am I actually gonna make this? I think I'm actually gonna make this. Sick. Okay, well that's good. Hooray! Bonk. Nice. That was a good run. The only thing that kept me going in old school RuneScape was the dialogue and quests with puzzles. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, the quests are like actually really funny. It's so much nicer not just mashing through them all for efficiency. I hope that I can eventually talk Faye into playing it because she really likes all of that stuff. But I don't think Faye would like the grinding stuff. I don't know. Ah, fuck, of course. Boop boop a doo. It's probably been asked before, but do the rules actually stipulate that you drive off the block to jump? Yes, because you need to be able to, like, you need to unlock it as a discovered stunt jump. The rules are you need to have, like, hang on. Give it a minute. We're waiting for Windows USB devices. Give it a sec. Windows 7. Oh, it's lagging. That means stuff's connecting. Oh, any second now. There it is. We're there. Right. Yeah, you need to have it be like, where is it? It's this way, right? Hello?
Oh, hey, thanks.
Glomerius just resubscribed for 24 months, 2 years.
Is it actually? It's achievements, isn't it? I'm on the wrong one. I forgot which one it was. Here it comes. Wait, what? Did I scroll the wrong way? Am I stupid? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, it needs to say this. You need to have done 69 out of 70 jumps, but you need to have found 70 out of 70. Those are the rules. Oh, I scrolled past it. Amazing. Yeah, it's like down here. Okay, right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it has to be like that. So yeah, you do actually need to attempt the last jump. Okay, right. Well, anyway, that's me done for today, I think. Ben just went live with GTU, and I'm gonna be, you know, on his stream fairly shortly, in like, what is it, in like an hour. So stay tuned for me being on that. Let me check the schedule real quick, and I'm not being stupid, right? Yeah, Sovdan is going to do a Grand Theft Auto 5 all races run. And then I'm going to be doing the unique stunt jumps run. So, yeah, I'm going to stop now because I don't really have time to do another run before it's me up. So, yeah. Yeah, 73 minutes, but this run can be well over an hour, so that's not really enough time. It's fine, whatever. Yeah, thanks for watching. Reminder, yeah, so I'm going to be on Ben's marathon like 2 days now. I'm doing stunt jump run on the marathon in like an hour from now. And I'm also going to be doing any percent tomorrow evening. So you got that to look forward to. Yeah, so let's do a good old /raid English_Ben. And then press this button. And I'll see you over at Ben's stream, and I'll be back on my own stream Tuesday. But you know, maybe Botima streams of me playing like Guild Wars or RuneScape or whatever. Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. See you on Ben's stream. See you guys later. Bye.